welcome to the 2023-2024 season. Notts are back. We are back in League 2, and that is a glorious thing to say. What isn't glorious is the weather. It's opening day again, and it's raining, because of course it is. When does it not rain on opening day? Earlier this week on Twitter that if I don't get it out about before Sutton, I apologise. It's just going to be because last video I did was the playoff final. I've just been taking quite a long break since then, and trying to relax over the summer because you know it was unbelievable last season, but sometimes near the end, like Wembley as well, like that just I aged about 7 years during that game. And because I've never experienced promotion before, I've never known what it's like to go up a league and then face teams from that league as well. This is the first time in quite a while I've gone into a game not knowing what to expect at all, really. Might take us a few games to adjust though, and one of them might be today because Sutton have settled at this level now. 2 seasons here. Last time we played them was 2021, that was behind closed doors. Yeah, so it's been a while, but looking forward to it. Let another journey begin. Today, we go into battle once more. Come on, Notts. Come on, you pies. Let's do this. Match day 1. We've won the quiz, and now we're back to Toddington, because of course we are. Where else were we going to go? I've made this walk many times over the bridge. First service break of the season, and Burger King. So, Cammy. I love that. It's just one of the most iconic moments of all time. Just point star end, bash.
When you knew it was all going to happen.
When you knew that was going to happen. These are also the best thing Burger King have ever done for their menu. That was always going to be the threat today, the set pieces. We've got so many tall players and so many aerial threats. Wouldn't have been Notts, would it? Let's be honest.
I didn't know he's involved there.
Stone's been sent off. This is a disaster of a start. I think we haven't settled yet. I don't think we've settled yet, so we don't look comfortable in possession. We look a bit nervy on the ball. Since Sutton have scored their second, the game's kind of calmed down a bit. We've had a lot more of the ball. We've been a lot more. We've calmed down a bit because I think there was a lot of nerves. We took control of possession. Macca's just had a good chance just over the bar. Didsey had a shot go wide as well. Didsey's been our best player so far, but didn't have a lot of defending to do last season. That's the thing, and we still need to get used to defending. We had 70% Sutton possession overall of last season, and this team isn't used to defending all the time. It's one cross header goal. They're athletes, aren't they?
There's no challenge.
No.
The worry is how they're finishing.
Yeah.
He's had 2 efforts. Floating, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's good. I give him credit. Good finish of the second one, but that's just ridiculous. That is just poor all over. That is. Yeah. He's had. He could have had a free course meal and still stuck it in. The first one was foul. I think for me, Sutton have executed their game plan perfectly, get the ball in behind, and then when we make an error, get a set piece on it, make use of it, and that's what they did for the first goal. It's a shock to the system, and we've got to learn from it, and we will learn from it, but it's a rough introduction to this level after 4 years away. Come on!
comeback is on! We've gotta go! Watching Super Captain! Put it on the show! Oh, everywhere we go! Watching Super Captain! Put it on the show!
Game down south with Macaulay. He's taking gravity off for me. It's Kenwin Scott.
Is this a library? Is
That's
this a
supposed to.
library?
David
Is
McGoldrick.
this a library? Is this a library?
It just had to be David McGoldrick with our first goal back.
And he's going the fifth goal this Sutton, Harry Smith.
I had to leave it. My train's been cancelled. I've got to go.
Yeah, if you somehow don't know who Tom is, I'll leave a link in the description. I may as well just. Final words.
I'm about to say I look forward to seeing the vlog, but I'm not sure I want to watch back. I will watch obviously, but sign a defender.
They're the final words. Sign a defender. It's a bit of a shock to the system, really. I think the positives kind of are that we kind of like needed something like this to kind of kick us up the arse and remind us what level we're at. Our defending's not been good enough, but at the same time, it kind of gives us the, like I say, kick up the arse to tell us, you know what, you're in League Two now. You need a you need stronger defence. We've been second to a lot of it all the time, and we can't complain. Sutton took their chances. And yeah, but the good thing is after that we've got to change our defence. So they've got no other choice.
If we were going to lose, at least it was the top of the league.
Yeah. I'm glad we've got our worst performance of the season out of the way on the opening day. Defensively a shambles, to be honest. Even the easiest basic of decisions went wrong. The communication was poor. The red card obviously had a hand in things, but to be honest, I think Sutton would have won even if we were at 11 men. I still think we lose that game with 11 men, but we don't lose it 5-1 with 11 men. Right, so firstly I apologise for the lack of content on the way back. I was tired. I mean, I woke up at 5:45 this morning, and and when after that you just feel just a bit deflated, really, don't you? A very, very poor performance, below any expectation and standards we've set of ourselves over the last 12 months, and we got physically dominated and out-muscled by a team who took their chances, who had a game plan, and it worked to perfection. We just couldn't cope with the crosses. I think the first goal it's Kizzy, Joe Kizzy is being marked by Matty Palmer, first of all. Like, what? I mean, that's just, first of all, that's just a bit stupid. It's a simple, he gets across Palmer, it's a simple header. Yeah, not a great start. The second goal, you've got to give it to Amari Patrick. It's a class finish. It really is. It's a brilliant strike. You can't know about them. The third goal is... The third goal is really disappointing because we don't stop the cross. There's no pressure, and Slocum makes a poor attempt for me at just trying to save it. Like, he just puts his arm up and then he just goes in, doesn't it? And Patrick's not really been marked at the back post either. The fourth one, there's a bit of a, you can claim a foul, really. I'm not sure about the push, but again, the defending isn't good enough. The fifth goal is basically a carbon copy of the third goal, not near enough, a cross to the back post and headed in. It's just poor defending all round, and a real wake-up call to say, we're in League Two now. You know, you've got to be up to that standard. They were aggressive in the press early on, and they got their goals, which unsettled us. It made us feel a bit uncomfortable. Forced us to go long a bit more rather than playing out from the back, because we looked a bit off the pace in defence. After even Stone and Slocum, both, they didn't look comfortable in playing it out from the back because of our lack of pace. To be honest, I didn't really think it was our high line that got exploited today. We were second best in every department. We were second to every ball. Sutton wanted it more. Their shape was by far superior. In transition, they were a lot better as well. Like, when we gave it away in midfield or defence, they were on it immediately. And that's what hurt us. When in transition, defensively, we were so poor when we gave it away. Like, we couldn't get into shape properly. Like, I agree, Luke Williams' post-match interview is the perfect response to that game. We were poor, we were timid, we were naive. But even with 11 men, I still think we lose that game anyway, because we weren't good in transition, and we lost our shape too many times, and we couldn't cope. Obviously, when you get 107 points and score 117 goals, you don't just rip it up. Okay, that's a stupid thing to do. But you make key additions, and I'm going to use Stockport's team from last year as the yardstick. They were brilliant in the National League. Defensively, they were sound. They lost 4 of their first 5 games in League 2, and it took them till about mid-October to adapt before they went on a really good run of form and started to climb the league table. And I think it will take us quite some time as well. Maybe we get into October and then we start seeing the real knots of this season. It will take time for us to start to settle down. I even said myself, we won't start quickly this season. Okay, we won't come flying out the traps. I said Gillingham would be that team, and they got 3 points on the board. Stockport lost today. Wrexham lost today. They conceded 5. It's happening in every league today. Wigan have beaten Derby. Wigan have had not a majorly troubled zone, but they've had that takeover, and they've not been able to really build a side to go back up again. And they've beaten Derby, who were one of the favourites promotion. Southend have played like 2 pre-season friendlies. They've had troubles behind the scenes, and they've gone and stuffed Oldham 4-0, who are second favourites to go up or something like that. But what's important is we get back on track quickly, we look at what's gone wrong, and we rectify the problems that have caused today's result. Luke Williams' post-match interview and Carl Cameron's post-match interview give me hope that this will not stand, and we will learn from this, and we will move forward. And if there's any person, any man who I know can turn this around, it's Luke Williams. If you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game, stay subscribed if you want to subscribe. Subscribe if you're new, be safe, can't even speak, be champions, and as always, toodaloo.